I feel like this is going to be a bit more of a ramble. Unfortunately, I do have some things that I know I want to talk about. So I'm going to get started. I'll get cracking anyway and stop wasting time. So today's day 3 of my reset, avoiding any negativity at all. It's going well. I did have a little bit of a slip up yesterday. I did watch some crap that I watched, but only for like 10 minutes, and it was about 8 o'clock in the afternoon. So I mean, I can't be perfect, incrementally. 1% a day, they say in it, will tell yourself that. So it's fine. I do feel a bit flat and a bit lethargic today. Day 5 of no smoking or cigarettes, and day 3 of no crap for my brain. Getting better at taking notes, getting my thoughts on paper, and that's another reason why I want to do this, really, is because of the things that I'm learning in the books, and I'm not really speaking to anybody. I haven't got anywhere to sort of talk about what I've learned, and you can consume as much information as you want, but without having somewhere to, apply it, or at least talk it through out loud. You can take as many notes as you want, but without application, it's different, isn't it? Anyway, so now I finished the safety start of that book, The Culture Code. Probably one of the most interesting books that I've ever read, I think. I find business psychology, particularly when it pertains to business, very, very fascinating. I love it. So the next part is vulnerability, I think. But the first part was safety, and it was very interesting. I'll give an example. What's the best one? Well, people need to feel part of a group, and they perform infinitely better when they do. So people have noticed this over the years, and the ones that do realise, rather than having tables of like when they eat it, if everybody eats together in as big a group and as close together as possible. So rather than having several groups of like four tables dotted around, have one or two big groups of 10 tables for everybody to eat together. Just small things like that. Like, rather than having several exits and entries, they have one. So there's more like natural collisions, and people will speak to each other more. And fascinating. There's loads of examples throughout that first bit. I'll probably read it again. It was only 90 pages or so, but it was absolutely ram-packed with nuggets, and I probably missed some in there, despite taking notes. Anyway, so that's brilliant, really insightful. I'm glad I picked it up. Next, I was thinking yesterday about how I have so willingly wasted my money when I've exchanged my early mornings, energy, wear and tear on my body, stress, arguments with people, late nights, strain on my eyes from being on the computer, emailing or whatever else. All these things add up, and at the end of the week or end of the day, end of the month, whatever it is, the market's decided you get X amount, right? Normally isn't enough. Fortunately for me, I've been working for myself, but even so, there's really good days, and then nothing for a couple of days. Anyway, my point is, you get given X amount in exchange for your energy, and then I know I'm not alone in this, but me is an example. I have then far too willingly taken what I've been given for my energy and my efforts and exchanged it, generally over a bar, for poison, and then cigarettes, and then bad food, and then in turn, I'm damaging my body and shortening it even more. I really thought about it yesterday, and I just thought that was absolute. I mean, I can't think of anything more insane than that. That's crazy. I'm still determined not to go to AA. I think I found a better way of dealing with it. Listening to everybody whinging about it, and again, each to their own. For some people, they swear by it, but I don't find people crying about it useful, to be honest. That's just me personally. certainly not listen to everyone's depressing stories helpful. I mean, you're trying to stop that. Mental. Again, it works for some people, just not for me. Yeah, I feel a bit angry, a bit cross today. I've got a good friend, and she owes me some money. I lent her some money for a month, and she assured me that she would meet me and give me the cash. Right, it's not a small amount neither. And I had no doubt in my mind. Like, she asked me if she could borrow some money, and she told me the amount, and I just asked for her bank details. I'm not concerned that I'll get the money back. It's just when is when. And then she said X, and I thought, brilliant. Of course I will. Sent her the money, and it hasn't happened, and I'm really surprised, really shocked about it. It's taught me a lesson. I mean, I will get it, but it's just gonna be like drip fed. I'm disappointed. That'll teach me, really. But I had no doubts. There's a bit going, really. Strange things happen over money, don't they? We haven't fallen out about it, but she knows that, I'm a bit fed up. Anyway, that aside, I'm pleased that I'm on day 5 today. I found some cigarettes earlier that I'd forgotten about in a suitcase. In some of my stuff in like a small suitcase. I found some. Put them in the bin. Wasn't tempted at all, really. Went for a bit of a drive, just come back from a walk. I found a remote sales position that I'm going to apply for later. Yeah. I think that's everything before I start rambling. But this is my second day making videos. And this is for me to flush things out. I don't feel anywhere near as sharp as yesterday. I don't know why that is. A little bit pissed off, I think. But anyway, it's not gonna be perfect straight from the start. I need to get stuck into my books. Keep taking my notes. I forgot to meditate this morning. That probably didn't help. And then the money shit. What am I going to say? Right, that's everything. I'll probably delete this one because I don't feel like it went very well, but anyway.